at hand. Perfection is perfected, so I'm glad I'm understated from a young G's perspective. And before me dig out a trick, I have to find a contraceptive. You never know, she could be earning her man and learning her man, and at the same time burning her man. Now if she burning, I'ma chill for a minute. 'Cause ain't no loving good enough to get burned while I'm up.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. How's your weekend and how's everything? Well, just hope everything's going well with you guys. As you can see, today's video is a little bit different. But why it's like this? It is because, last night when I went to sleep, I just didn't feel like I know more, I progressed more than when I woke up. And it's been a while since my winter vacation started, and my daily routines are probably just like, stay at home and hang out with my friends or deal with a shoe and, sometimes do some sports game, something like that. I mean, it's just so regular and nothing special. And day after day, it gets boring. So last night, I was like, man, you really have to make a difference the next morning. So it's 9:37, the so-called next morning. Here I am. Just want to make this video a little bit different and from what I used to do. Hope you guys enjoy this video, but if you don't like it, I mean, some of you guys may not, just don't get mad at me and don't come in the comment section, please. I mean, I know this is stupid. I mean, to do this English speaking version is stupid, but after all, it's just a sparkling fresh idea that came out of nowhere. Well, enough about that. Like what we used to do, let's talk a little bit more about shoes. Bam! Today we'll be talking about this Off-White Nike Air Jordan 1 in the UNC colorway. This guy retailed for 1,499 RMB, and officially Nike did a store release in Beijing, Shanghai, and some other cities on June 23rd. But then you know what? Nike did a ninja online job on June 27th in the morning. I mean, at that time, students were, having their class and other guys were doing their work. So no one really noticed that there's a job. When I found out on the sneakers application, it's already sold out. And I was like, come on, Nike, what are you doing here?
What?
But now, when I look back, I think to some extent, that kind of job is very good. And I'm happy to see some of you guys get your hands on a pair. You guys are lucky and you really deserve it. But you know what? If Nike released this shoe with a certain date and time, I think you guys probably won't make it. As we all know, a lot of guys out there, a lot of genius, they use computer program to cop shoes. That's what you guys call bot, B-O-T, bot. That is to say, no matter how fast you react, clicking the button, next, all the way up to the checkout, you are way much slower than the computer. That's a cool fact, but that's true. You barely have no chance to be even a competitor, you know what I'm saying? So since Nike has no solution towards this issue, he's kind of like, shifted, like dropping randomly. So only the real lovers, the real sneaker lovers, who often, who refresh like this, who refresh the application time and time again, will have chance to see, oh my gosh, there's a job. You guys will probably ask, so where you got this pair? To be honest, I got this pair from StockX, and that is to say I paid for the resale price. But actually, I got 3 pairs like this. I bought all these pairs at a very humble price, like $650 US per pair. And I still think it's profitable. So if I sell 2 other pairs, and that revenue will cover the extra money of my pair that out of the retail price. So that is the strategy to get my hands a pair. I don't know yours, but for those who didn't make it to get a pair, I mean, just don't get upset. Wait for the next one. There's always gonna be next one in the future. And don't you ever try to pay the crazy tons of money for just a pair of shoes. I mean, shoes are just shoes. Take away the creative design. It just rubber and some leather. That's it. But it is what it is. If you are falling for it like crazily, no matter what I said, you will get a pair for whatever it takes. Alright, let's move on to the shoe. First of all, this shoe is one of the 10 collection. So essentially the 10 collection is Virgil Abloh's take on 10 of the most iconic Nike silhouettes. And he divided the whole collection into two capsules, the revealing capsule and the ghosting capsule. So the revealing capsule uses the deconstructionism. Virgil, he kind of takes everything apart like this and cut things open and to review the part of the shoe that you don't see before to give a different take on the familiar silhouette, just like this one here. And the ghosting capsule uses the translucent materials to give the shoe a super futuristic see-through type look, making them into a totally different looking shoe. In both of the collections, Virgil's using this principle to redesign the shoe but without actually changing the silhouettes. He's giving the shoe an entirely different looking feel while remaining the general recognizable silhouettes. So the premise of the collections are super cool, and that is why I think Off-White and Nike have been working so well together. The Jordan 1s here that I have are the UNC colorway, and this is the third Off-White Nike Jordan 1s to release. And obviously the first one is the Chicago one, and the second one is the all-white triple white one, and this is the third one. But the story is the all-white color, the triple white color one, was supposed to be the first one that came out with the 10 collection. It kind of makes sense because the rest of the 10 collection, they are all white, but Virgil said the pure whiteness of the shoe just made the whole shoe a little less distinguishable. So that is why we see the Chicago one was the first one to release. It's because the coloration just made the whole shoe, pop so much. So continue that tradition. I think it makes sense that the third iteration he chose the UNC colorway. And there are other iconic Jordan colorways out there, such as Bread, Black Toe, Royal, and Shattered Backboard, and blah blah blah. But the reason that I think he chose the UNC colorway is because this baby blue and the orange, these two colors, as you can see, just work so well together. This white and the neon orange and this blue, it's just like a very aesthetically pleasing combo. I can see this orange is gonna work well with something like Bread colorway. Oh no! For example, it feels like black and red with this orange. It kind of highlight, and here it kind of highlight, but they will kind of clash and not really look that great. So I'm happy that he chose the UNC colorway, and I think it's executed really well. And my favorite part of the shoe is the wings here, and if you look at the wing, you'll see there's an 85 in the quotation mark. And this 85 represents the year that the first pair of Jordan 1 came out, which is 1985. As you can see, we got 85 in the quotation mark, and air in the quotation mark, and shoelace in the quotation mark. And Off-White, this is what Off-White style is. They just label everything like in the quotation mark. For example, if I am from Off-White and they're gonna label me like this, and if you guys are from Off-White and they're gonna label you like that,
oh man, scared.
it is what it is. It's kind of funny, but this is how they do it. The biggest change of this shoe compared with the previous one is the toolbox. I mean, you know, like the Chicago one and the all white, the triple white one, they use materials like foam and a fiber that mesh together in the toolbox. But after a long-term use, you know, the toolbox will get damaged, and the damage is permanent. And for regular Jordan 1s, Nike use leather in the toolbox. And you know, after a long-term use, you will see that just like this, you'll see there are creases that on the toolbox. You see that? And this is the most horrible thing for every Jordan lovers, especially Jordan 1 lovers. But for this one, Nike used the stretch whip to wrap around the toolbox and the lateral panel. So after a long-term use, I think this boy will stay as beautiful as the first time you see it. And because the stretch whip does not crease, the stretch whip is super flexible, and that will make this boy a little more durable. Yeah, that pretty covers everything about this Jordan 1. And I really like what Nike is doing with the whole Off-White collection. They are definitely making more numbers. And obviously, this is more available than the previous one. And I know the Prestos are coming out in black and white in the future. Hopefully, this will be a lot more available. And I personally think it's a good thing when shoe companies make more quantities. Yes, obviously, the hype level does go down a little bit. But if shoes can get into hands that people actually like the shoe, I think it's a good thing. It's a win for us as a sneaker community. Well, that's probably like today's video. If you like this video, please smash that like button, or hit me some coins, or share it to your friends. Or you know, if you have any questions, just comment down below. Feel free to let me know. When I have 1,000 likes and 500 coins, I will randomly choose one of you guys who comment down below and give away this 19.7s. This is what I bought from JD Sports a couple of weeks ago. JD Sports. And actually this pair, this colorway is exclusively for women. But look at this, look at here, bro. I got 10.5 women's size, and that is to say it's a Euro size 43. For some of you guys, for a lot of you guys, it will fit you perfectly. So just take that like a joke. That's super easy, but that helps my channel a lot. And whatever you do to support me, I will appreciate it. And once again, thanks for watching my video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.